Hello, hi, it is William calling from Wiwibloggs, and it is a huge day in Eurovision land because KEiiNO, the 2019 televote winners, have released their song for Melodi Grand Prix 2021, and it is called Monument. But the question is it monumental? Should we listen and react? Let's do this! All right, before we begin, we should point out that there is an interview you can read on Wiwibloggs.com in which KEiiNO discusses the song, and they make it very clear they were not going for Spirit in the Sky 2.0. They were not here to have another Euroschlager banger. Alexandra Ms. Roten, she actually said, "Monument is about the most important moments and people in a life cycle. The song honors those who enrich other people's lives without receiving medals or having streets named after them." So let's keep that in mind as we listen. All right, hitting play. Gorgeous landscape. Fred right in it from the beginning. Ooh, where do we go when it's over? Death. Legacy. Oh. Ooh, that works well. This is really kind of wrapping itself around me. She sounds amazing. Ooh. Okay. And there's Fred again. He fits seamlessly in this. I can hear Tom Hugo doing those chords. This is good. Their voices are meshing. And here's that modern production. It's like watching a mystery film. You want to see what happens. Ooh. That's a darker yoik, more mysterious. This is a great beat. Y'all, Visit Norway needs to sponsor this video. It's beautiful. Uplifting. He's whispering something very important, and I just want to shut up and listen. Choral element. Yes, harmonies, y'all. Harmony. Gloria! This is building to a point. You go, girl. That was good. This is good. It's soothing. Give me a wind machine. Give me some tissue. Ooh, give me some feels. I don't know why. You know what? My first thought here is that I love that Fred is like throughout the song. I mean, he's always throughout their songs, but I just feel like he's given a really prominent position here. I don't know, I just love that the yoik is at the beginning, the yoik is at the end, and it's laced throughout. They're able to take world music off of the world music shelf. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a few years ago, a friend was working on a business book, and he was like, "I don't want my book to be on the business bookshelf," because he wanted it to be mainstream. They're able to take world global sounds and make it mainstream. It's not on, shelf 25. It's on shelf number 1 and number 2, okay? During that reaction, I wasn't talking a lot, and in previous editions when that's happened, it was with Duncan Lawrence, who ended up winning. I think with Jamala, I had a similar response. This is the type of song that isn't a yes queen reaction. It's more of a, yes, my goodness, king and queen, royal family profundity. This feels more profound than a song, and yet I still love it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like with Jamala and Duncan Lawrence, I loved those songs, but my reaction wasn't, yes! It was more like, wow. And this is touching me in a similar way. I think that with the pandemic, which is ongoing, and all the horrible stories that all of us have read or even experienced in many instances, you understand the sense of loss and legacy much more clearly. And this gets at that. They talk about, the time we spent, like a monument, a minor symphony. What I'm getting from the minor symphony is that throughout your life, you do things, and they may be insignificant to most people or all people, or it's significant to only a few people, but you add it all up and it's like a little minor symphony, and it's beautiful music and it matters. It clearly matters to Alexandra. She's given praise. What's left after we go? Lovin', crying, all these big things she talks about. It's very, very sweet, very, very heartfelt. The lyrics, Fred's yoik, in the rap, he says, this is a translation, y'all. He was kind enough to answer my query when I emailed him asking for some yoik translations. Our paths are still visible, even though we've lost our legacy. When the rivers have run dry, I'll be kneeling by the abandoned fireplace. So, even if I'm gone, even if I'm dead, I'm still going to be at the fireplace, watching over, taking note, perhaps. And this is him talking. Everything you see is created by the past. Everything you hear is the echo of yesterday. Your actions have consequences. Everything that happens to the people tomorrow, the people you love today who are still around tomorrow, you know what? You're part of that. I think this is very beautiful. I think this is really quite touching. Fred actually said in that message that he's tried to channel the voice of his great-grandfather guiding him in life. There you go. It's very touching. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I finished the song a while ago. I was in the gym, I was exercising, and then I was listening to it and I heard thunder and Gloria. 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 In excelsis Deo. Gloria, Latin, personifying glory, immortal. Immortal, forever lasting. Okay, thunder and Gloria. Thunder, boom. Your legacy, boom. Gloria forever. This song is deep. I also have to say, when I was listening to that just now, I was thinking of like epic movies, like, yes, I do use the word epic. Moana, Mulan, Pocahontas, these epic journeys, those big Frozen, epic, big screen, like accessible movies that people of all ages enjoy. It just feels bigger than a song. Wow, I always prefer them live, can I just say that? They're the type of group who sound great in studio cut, but particularly with the yoik element, I think it becomes more above us, heavenly, spiritual, and like it's hard to capture that in a studio cut. They do it very, very well, but I think live they always blow me away. This is not Spirit in the Sky 2.0. Yes, you can identify elements from Spirit in the Sky. There's yoik, there's beautiful harmonies, there's this kind of, there is a beat here. They're very good at producing songs. There is a beat, but this one's not so in your face. It's like it's there and you feel it and it keeps you in it and you're like listening. I guess what I would say is I don't want to make a comparison between Spirit in the Sky or Monument, which is better, because for me, it's about mood and it's about the timing. I think in terms of mood, if I'm at the gym, I would probably listen to both, actually. But Spirit in the Sky is obviously more of the club banger. This is more contemplative. This is the, people have said the adult version. I don't actually think Spirit in the Sky was juvenile. I think it was just in a different setting. This is kind of, I don't know, this is more transgenerational. Like, you could hear people from all sorts of generations really liking this. I think it's smooth. I think it's polished. I think it's fabulous. Again, it's not a yes, queen reaction, because it's making me feel something a bit deeper than that. And I think in this era of the pandemic, and the pandemic will still be going on in May, let's not forget, let's not pretend, I think this song is like a warm blanket, a very warm blanket. I'll put it on top of my sweater and be like, yes, KEiiNO, yes, KEiiNO. That said, I do think this could be epic at Eurovision and win the televote. I absolutely think this would do better with the juries as well. It's impossible to say, is this the Eurovision winner? Certainly it has the potential to be. And one of the reasons I say that is Norway knows how to do staging. If you look at Spirit in the Sky back in Tel Aviv, it clearly worked. Stig Carlson, he's still HOD, y'all. He's still team. Him and KEiiNO clearly got some chemistry. They clearly understand how to stage KEiiNO entries. Yeah, I think this will only elevate live. A lot of times you worry songs will take a nosedive, but they're tried and tested. They're not some group like Moya 3 in Serbia who got together for Eurovision and it was like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. No, they've stayed together. They've kept making music. They know each other better. The producers they work with know them better, and that shows in the quality of this product. Vocally, they are flawless. When I heard them at the Wiwibloggs Jam in Tel Aviv, blown away. Blown away. They're just so good together. I feel like this is an instance where people together, they're even better than they are solo. They're amazing solo artists, but together they just bring something out in each other. Alexandra Rotan, that high note at the end, girl. That note at the end, that is where she brings it home. Oh my God, I need to stop talking or this video is gonna be like 25 minutes. But yeah, I just think this is amazing. And also, final point from me, they have not ditched Eurovision fans. No, they have not. A lot of people go to Eurovision, they have the moment of success, and they sort of want to move on. And not that they're ashamed about it, but they or their record label create like a barrier. They've never done that. They've stayed so close to their fans in Norway, their fans globally. It's really nice to see. They're not ashamed of Eurovision at all. They take it, they run with it, they slay, they move forward. I am here for this. I am here for this. I'm gonna play my minor symphony right now. KEiiNO, you slay. In any case, that's what I think. What do you think? Do you agree that this is a potential Eurovision winner at this very early stage? Are you loving this song? What did you feel? How would you compare it to Spirit in the Sky? Just tell me everything you're thinking. I'm dying to hear it. Oh my goodness. I saw a comment on a video that said this could be like in the Eurovision Song Contest movie Fire Saga. Well, let's remember, Savan Koteka, who wrote those songs, is very, very talented and has had global hits, so maybe it could. In any case, we'll see you later. Bye!